Are you looking for the best stereo amplifiers? In this video, we will look at some of the 5 best stereo amplifiers on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Number 1. Dayton Audio HTA-100. This integrated amp has everything one could want in an affordable stereo amp. Solid power, loads of features, and outstanding looks. But its distinctive appearance may not appeal to everyone. An integrated amplifier combines a stereo amplifier to power your speakers with a preamplifier to process incoming audio signals and control volume. In this category, we love the Dayton Audio HTA-100 because it has plenty of power for most speakers, and it's packed with features, including 3 different digital inputs, an analog input, a separate phono input to connect a turntable, Bluetooth for wireless streaming, and a subwoofer output. The HTA-100's glowing preamp tubes and signal meters make it the best-looking amp we've ever tested too, but its eye-catching aesthetic may not appeal to everyone. Number 2. Fosi Audio BT20A Pro. This tiny integrated amp packs solid power and performance for its size, and unlike most mini-amps, it looks nice enough to use in a living room. It supports Bluetooth but has just one audio input. If you're looking for an integrated amplifier that's smaller and more visually discreet, the Fosi Audio BT20A Pro Mini Amp provides impressive power, enough to drive large tower speakers. It also rises above the science project look of most mini-amps, thanks to its brushed metallic finish, fastener-free front panel, and bronze-colored volume knob. But its connections are limited to Bluetooth, one analog input, and a line output for connecting a subwoofer. Number 3. WiiM Amp. This stereo integrated amp adds Wi-Fi streaming to deliver potentially better sound than you can get over Bluetooth, plus an HDMI aux port and subwoofer output. But the front panel design is almost too simplistic. If you prefer to wirelessly stream audio over Wi-Fi instead of Bluetooth, or if you want to use your stereo system with your TV, the WiiM Amp is our recommendation. This integrated amp has good power output and works in conjunction with the WiiM Home app to stream audio over a Wi-Fi network, similar to how a network music streamer operates. Wi-Fi streaming can sound better than Bluetooth streaming, and you can play the same audio through multiple WiiM devices. The amp is also compatible with Amazon Alexa, Apple AirPlay 2, and Google Assistant systems. Besides Wi-Fi support, the full-featured WiiM Amp includes Bluetooth, USB, and optical digital audio inputs, an analog line input, and an HDMI aux port that makes it easy to use this amp as part of a TV sound system. You'll also find a subwoofer output with adjustable level and crossover frequency. We like the simple, stylish design, but we wish the front panel had more than a volume knob and play/pause button. For anything else, you have to use the supplied remote or the app. Number 4. Sony STR-DH190. This stereo receiver delivers a lot of power for its price, and it has more connection options than integrated amps, including a phono input to connect a turntable. Few stereo receivers are available these days, and it's been a long while since we've seen a new, affordable model introduced, which is why the Sony STR-DH190 has remained our top recommendation for several years. The STR-DH190 sounds as good as any other stereo receiver we've tested under $200, and it has the features we consider most important: Bluetooth support, a phono preamp for a turntable, an FM radio tuner, and plenty of power. On the downside, it uses relatively flimsy spring clips for speaker cable connection, and the FM antenna uses a proprietary connector, so swapping in a different antenna, if you wish to, is harder. Number 5. Onkyo TX-SR393. For those looking for an all-in-one solution for their home entertainment, the Onkyo TX-SR393 is a great and affordable option. The TX-SR393 delivers way more than expected for the price, with 5.2 channels, Dolby Atmos compatibility, and a sound that's as immersive as it is accurate. The only downside is it doesn't come with a phono input, meaning analog purists should look elsewhere. The TX-SR393 features an AccuEQ room calibration feature with 3 equalizers for treble and bass, so you can customize the sound to fill any small to medium-sized room. The sonic output is dynamic and clear, and despite the lack of phono input, the TX-SR393 seems to me like a bargain for anyone who wants an all-encompassing receiver for their home.